Welcome. We've all heard it. Get to the airport 2 hours early. It's the golden rule of air travel, a mantra repeated so often it's become second nature. Whether you're a seasoned globetrotter or a nervous first-timer, this advice echoes in your mind every time you book a flight. It's advice passed down by anxious parents, printed on itineraries, and accepted as travel gospel. It's the kind of wisdom that feels as old as air travel itself, a ritual that connects generations of travelers. For many, breaking this rule feels like tempting fate. The idea of arriving late is almost unthinkable, as if the universe itself might conspire to make you miss your flight. The fear of missing a flight is real. No one wants to watch their plane leave without them. That sinking feeling, watching your plans literally take off without you, is enough to make anyone play it safe. So, we set alarms at dawn, rush through our routines, and fight traffic, all to arrive a full 2 hours before departure. We sacrifice sleep, skip breakfast, and hustle through the morning chaos just to be sure. But have we ever stopped to question if this rule still makes sense? Is it a necessity or just a habit we can't seem to break? Travel has changed, airports have evolved, our tools are smarter. The world of air travel is more streamlined than ever before. We can now check security wait times and flight status from our phones. Real-time updates and digital boarding passes have replaced the old uncertainties. The days of paper tickets and mysterious gate assignments are mostly gone. No more frantic searching for a gate change announcement or worrying about lost documents. Maybe it's time to rethink this sacred vow. Maybe the 2-hour rule is more about tradition than necessity. Think about your last trip. You arrived 2 hours early, breezed through check-in and security, and then waited. You found yourself with nothing to do but watch the minutes tick by. You wandered the same shops, paid too much for coffee, and sat at the gate watching the clock. The airport became a waiting room, not a gateway to adventure. Was that really the best use of your time? Could those extra minutes have been spent somewhere more meaningful? Did it actually reduce your stress or just replace it with boredom? Did you feel more relaxed or just more restless? The 2-hour rule feels responsible, but is it still necessary? Or is it just a relic of a slower, less connected era? In a world where travel is faster and more predictable, maybe it's time to challenge the old advice. Maybe we can trust technology and our own preparation a little more. What if we could reclaim that lost time for ourselves? Imagine savoring a real breakfast, sharing a few more moments with loved ones, or simply enjoying a slower start to your day. What if being prepared mattered more than being early? Maybe the true travel wisdom is about balance, arriving with confidence, not just caution. Let's find out. To understand the 2-hour rule, let's rewind to the pre-internet era. Back then, every traveler stood in long lines at the airline counter for paper tickets and boarding passes. The process was slow, manual, and unpredictable. Security was less streamlined, and information was scarce. Gate changes meant frantic dashes across terminals, and delays were hard to track. Travel agents and airlines recommended arriving early to avoid disaster. 2 hours for domestic, 3 for international. These became the gold standard. It was practical advice for a time when travel was filled with uncertainty. Arriving early was the only way to feel in control. Cruise travel was similar: crowded ports, long lines, and chaotic boarding. Early arrival was a survival tactic, not just a suggestion. The advice made sense in an era of inefficiency, but that era is gone. Today's travel systems are faster and more organized. The 2-hour rule is a relic from a time when travel was simply harder. Maybe it's time to update our habits. Technology has revolutionized travel, transforming every step of the journey from planning to arrival. What once required patience and paperwork is now streamlined and digital, making travel more accessible and less stressful for everyone. Now, most of us check in online, pay for bags, and get boarding passes on our phones. No more long check-in lines. The days of printing out documents or waiting at counters are fading fast, replaced by a few taps on a screen. Security lines are easier to manage with apps like TSA MITSA, which show real-time wait times. You can plan your arrival down to the minute, avoiding unnecessary stress and uncertainty. Programs like TSA PreCheck and Clear can turn a half-hour wait into 5 minutes. These innovations mean less time standing around and more time enjoying your trip. Flight updates, gate changes, and delays are sent straight to your phone. You're always in the loop, able to adjust your plans instantly if something changes. The unpredictability that once defined airports is now replaced by data and choice. You can make informed decisions, whether it's grabbing a coffee or heading straight to your gate. Cruise ports have changed too. Now you're assigned a specific arrival window. Upload documents online and breeze through check-in. The process is designed for efficiency and peace of mind. The chaotic crowds are gone, replaced by a calm, scheduled process. It's a smoother start to your vacation with less waiting and more relaxing. Arriving hours early is no longer necessary or even helpful. With real-time updates and digital tools, you can time your arrival perfectly. Technology gives us control and information, empowering us to travel smarter and with greater confidence. We're more connected and informed than ever before. Sharing updates with friends and family is instant, and help is always just a click away. The old reasons for arriving early have faded away. The stress and uncertainty of the past are being replaced by convenience and predictability. The travel experience is smoother, faster, and more predictable. Every step is designed to save you time and make your journey enjoyable. It's time to let technology guide our timing. Embrace the tools that make travel easier and more efficient. The 2-hour rule just doesn't fit the modern world. With the right information, you can customize your travel routine to fit your needs. Smart travelers use the tools at their fingertips, making every trip smoother, more enjoyable, and perfectly timed. Sticking to the old 2-hour rule in today's world means a lot of unnecessary waiting. Airports have changed, and so have the ways we travel. Security is often more efficient, and technology lets us check in and track flights from anywhere. Yet, many of us still arrive far too early, clinging to outdated advice. That waiting drains your energy before your trip even begins. Instead of feeling excited, you start your journey already worn out, your enthusiasm fading with every passing minute. You sit in uncomfortable chairs under harsh lights, already tired before you board. The constant noise and lack of privacy make it hard to relax or recharge. Then there's the cost. Airports are designed to tempt you into spending while you wait. Every shop and cafe is a reminder that convenience comes at a premium. Coffee, snacks, magazines, those little purchases add up fast. Before you know it, you've spent more than you planned just to pass the time. Your vacation budget shrinks before you even leave. That money could have gone toward a memorable meal or a fun activity at your destination. And what about stress? Too much time at the gate can make you anxious, double-checking documents and worrying about things you can't control. The longer you wait, the more your mind invents new things to stress over. It's a slow burn of anxiety, not a relief. Instead of feeling prepared, you end up restless and uneasy, counting down the minutes. Most importantly, you lose precious time. Time that could be spent doing things that actually matter to you. That extra hour could be spent sleeping, enjoying breakfast, or saying goodbye to loved ones. These are the moments that make travel meaningful. Time is your most valuable resource, especially on vacation. Every minute you save at the airport is a minute you can invest in your own happiness. Giving it away to airport waiting is a poor trade. You can't get those moments back once they're gone. The 2-hour rule was meant to reduce stress, but often just creates a different kind. Instead of peace of mind, you get boredom, fatigue, and frustration. In the end, maximizing your quality time matters more than maximizing your waiting time. The best memories are made outside the airport, not inside it. The best travel experiences start with smart timing, not just early arrival. Plan ahead, use technology, and trust yourself to get there on time. Don't let old habits steal your time. Make every moment count, from the minute you wake up to the moment you board your flight. For cruises, the advice to arrive early is even more outdated. Cruise lines now assign you a specific check-in window. Arriving early doesn't get you on board faster. Show up too soon and you'll be stuck waiting outside, not inside. The staggered arrival system is designed to keep things smooth and efficient. It prevents overcrowding and long lines. When you follow your assigned time, you breeze through check-in and security. Ignore it, and you're just making things harder for yourself. Trust the process. Arrive at your scheduled time, not before. You'll be on the ship quickly, while early birds are still waiting outside. The new rules make for a better start to your vacation. Sometimes following the system is the smartest move. There are plenty of times when the 2-hour rule is just overkill. For a short domestic flight from a small airport, arriving an hour early is often more than enough. Early morning flights, the airport is empty, lines are short, and you'll breeze through. Traveling on off-peak days like Tuesdays or Wednesdays means less crowd and less waiting. If you're an experienced traveler with pre-check and only a carry-on, you can move through the airport in minutes. The 2-hour rule was built for chaos, not calm. Adjust your timing to fit your situation. Use your travel savvy to reclaim wasted time. Smart travelers know when to bend the rules. So, what's the new rule? There isn't just one. Smart travel means making a personalized plan. Start by checking security wait times a day or two before your trip. Consider your situation. Are you checking a bag? Do you have pre-check? Traveling with kids? Build your timing around the airline's boarding time, then work backward. Add security wait time, a few minutes to walk to your gate, and extra time for bag drop if needed. For most domestic flights with a carry-on and pre-check, arriving 60 minutes early is plenty. For international flights, 2 to 2.5 hours is usually enough, thanks to automated passport control. The key is to be informed and flexible. Don't blindly follow old rules. Make decisions based on real information. Your time is valuable. Use it wisely. The best travel plan is the one tailored to you. Arrive prepared, not just early. Embracing this new approach means shifting from fear to confidence. For years, we arrived early to defend against chaos. Now we have real-time data, expedited security, and instant updates. Trust your smartphone. It's your travel assistant. Use airline and TSA apps for updates and wait times. Preparation is key. Check in online, download your boarding pass, pack smart. 10 minutes of prep at home can save an hour at the airport. This is about reclaiming control over your travel day. Don't let outdated rules dictate your schedule. Confident travelers use technology and preparation to create a calm, efficient experience. It's proactive, not reactive. Show up prepared, not just early. The difference is a smoother, less stressful journey. You're in the driver's seat now. Make your travel day work for you. The world has changed, and our travel habits should too. The 2-hour rule is a relic, useful once, but now outdated. Let's replace it with a smarter mantra. Arrive prepared, not prematurely. Use the tools available. Check wait times. Check in online. Use expedited security. Consider your airport, your flight, and your travel style. This isn't about taking risks. It's about being efficient. That extra hour you save is more sleep, a better meal, or a calmer start. Arriving prepared reduces stress more than arriving early ever could. Try it on your next trip. Do your homework, make a plan, trust your prep. You might find that 75 minutes is all you need, or that arriving at your cruise window means walking right on board. Leave old anxieties behind, travel smarter, not just earlier. Your journey will be better for it. What about you? Share your best travel timing tips in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel insights and smarter journeys.